Testing. Well, YCS Chicago is over. Brrr! Pay 1 life point. Special summon 5,000 fusion monsters. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Level 1 dark. R attribute. Mac effect monster. Cyber Takahashi. This is the best poop card I've ever seen. Please, if you have more poop cards, at FarfaYGO on Twitter and tweet them to me. The big Chicago meme review. Now, first and foremost, let's see just what kind of dumbass suggestions were made before this event. In other news, I guess I'll just throw a prediction out there. And weirdly enough, I'm going to say this might be big if true. Sky Striker's gonna win YCS Chicago. Shocking that one, huh? Well, what was your suggestion? Because I know it wasn't Lunalight. Let's see if anyone else went wrong with their suggestion. Konami screwed up. There is already a Cyberstein FTK. RIP YCS Chicago. Okay, I don't think my suggestion was that bad.
Ooh, what's this? Wiki's your decky wacky. Hoo hoo. Activate Yaka Whoop. What's this? Ooh, a little rabbit. Kawaii chick F. Pay cost. Send coochie woochie dancer. Hoo hoo. OTK 12,000 damage.
If you were to ask anyone, would you ever want to win a YCS? 99 times out of 100 they're gonna say yes. Winning a YCS would be awesome. But if I was to say to you, you can win a YCS on the condition that it's with Lunalight, I think that would probably statistically drop down to about 2 people at about 99 that would say yes. You are literally immortalized, forevermore known as the guy who won a YCS with Lunalight's Raphael. Pie chart review. Sky Striker and Thunder Dragon both took 10 spots. About 2/3 of the meta was these meta decks each. I don't think that probably surprises anyone at all. However, it's interesting to note that despite how dominant Sky Striker was, I guess, in the actual top cut, I don't think it got past like top 8 or something. Sky Striker is a very good deck to get you to top cut because it's just super consistent. It does what it does. It's noodle soup. And noodle soup, you see,
it's just plain old noodle soup? You don't add some kind of special sauce or
give
something?
yourself
Don't have to.
energy with.
To make something special, you just have to
are
believe
able
it's special.
Let's just go back to pie chart. So look at how many different decks top. 2 Guru Control. Not very happy to see that in Top Cup, not gonna lie. But hey, there's if back row decks are gonna be a thing, why not, right? At least it's there in the meta. 2 Crusadia, I think one of them is definitely Guard Dragon. I don't know if both of them are. There's a Trickstar, there's Prank Kids, there's ABC, there's Cyber Dragon, there's Pendulum, there's Pure Danger. One of them, by the way, that did make Top Cut was Zawarudo FTK. Chote simply took another turn. He special summoned Dogman from his hand and normal summoned Mothman, taking the first duel without allowing Rodriguez to take a turn. He still lost the match, by the way, so thankfully FTKs are not super viable and consistent. I've been having so much fun on stream recently, playing all of these different decks. Make sure you subscribe and use the promo code FarFa at YJustCity.com. There's something not right with this list, though. Something's missing. What's an Altergeist? Altergeist. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Did Altergeist die? Where is Altergeist? Could the players not buy Pot of Extravagance in time? Because that was the problem with Altergeist for this event. The players just couldn't afford Pot of Extravagance. Just buy Pot of Extravagance, forehead. Just go on PayPal and send some money and buy it. It's not hard. Speaking of Altergeist though, Altergeist player A. Hey bro, can I see your deck list? Altergeist player B. Sure bro. Are we being a little bit too harsh on Altergeist players in this video? Is this how you guys share deck lists? I'm asking for a friend. Do you want a meme reason or a serious reason why Altergeist didn't top this event? I'll take a short break from memes. A serious reason. Altergeist is a very, very predictable, very linear, and kind of simple deck. So people have had a lot of practice against it over the last few months. If it becomes prevalent, if it becomes popular, then the general player base becomes experienced enough to know how to deal with that deck and how to play against it. Altergeist deck, like many trap decks, falls short to the side deck. When Konami prints about 12 different actually good back row removal cards like True Day, Twister, Reboot, Pack of Chops, there's just so many options to deal with back row these days that it's really hard for Altergeist to thrive, and especially if people are siding those in heavy amounts in order to prepare for it. But you're probably thinking to yourself, hey Farfa, surely this logic applies to Sky Striker as well. People have played against that deck for like 8 months now. Surely people know how to play against that by now. The difference is that Sky Striker doesn't really hard lose to like 12 different cards. If you Twister an Altergeist player at the right time, it can generally just end the game. But if you Twister a Sky Striker player, it's not always the end of the game. If you shared ride them, it's not always the end of the game. There's a whole bunch of cards that don't immediately auto-win the Sky Striker game, except like Order or something. Deck, profile, time. I'd rather gouge my spleen out with a spoon and livestream myself eating it a la carte than be caught playing ABC Ken. Really, Calvin?
It's gonna be crazy.
This is so awkward.
Alright.
I'm waiting for the camera to start.
Mike Calvin is here with Team ARG, and we're here with
Calvin Time.
And Calvin, what'd you do today?
Am I in the right place? I came here for a job interview. So today I went.
This is so uncomfortable.
I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So I can explain what that is, but you're probably not very interested. So I played a little bit of that today. I got some pizza, coffee. What about you?
We don't care that much about your deck profile. I just want the views. Everyone always asks, where's the deck profile, Farfa? Not, how is the deck profile, Farfa? Okay, I'm sorry. I know I used that same joke like 6 videos ago. I'm not very talented or creative.
3 Pot of Desires. So up until, I want to say this year, I have never played a 40-card deck with 3 Desires in it. But being on the most prestigious team in the game, the standards are raised, and I had like Jeff and Max and like Ryan like pound me, like metaphorically, and they were like, Calvin, like 40 is correct. Please do not enter an event with 41 cards again in your life.
Okay.
44,
Okay, it's one of those profiles. So I want to present to you also, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Maths.
What you playing?
I'm playing Cal Yuga Turbo. It has like a 94% rate of open Cal Yuga. Depend any hand. Like you 5 pendulums, it should be Cal Yuga on your opponent's turn, plus Boil Savage and Dweller.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask to see you're working. 94% chance to open Caliuga, Borrelode, Savage, Dweller. How did you reach that conclusion? Oh, this is my favorite line all weekend.
I only play 1 Foolish.
Did you catch that? I only played 1 Foolish, implying you could have played any other ratio of Foolish Burial.
We are here with Brad Smith at YCS Chicago 2019. He got 35th. You were you had 1 loss and 2 draws. Pretty unfortunate.
Relax, DZ. Take your time, breathe.
32. And what were you playing?
I was playing Burning Abyss with Block Dragon.
When your deck gets hit in a ban list, you have to kind of innovate and think of things to play after that. So naturally, obviously, the next logical thing to do with Burning Abyss is to incorporate Block Dragon, because that just makes sense.
This goes with the Block Dragon, the Power Giant. So this is some crazy shit right here. So the Power Giant, what you're supposed to do is play a level 2 rock along with it. I messed up. It's called Doki Doki. It's a level 2 rock. People played in Magnet Warriors, but what you do is you normally summon the Doki Doki.
Words taken out of context. I messed up. I forgot to put Doki Doki in my Burning Abyss deck. Block Dragon and Power Giant aren't the weird things about this list. It's the fact that he forgot to include Doki Doki. As Calvin Sahan's famous word says, I'd rather gouge my spleen out and livestream myself eating it than be caught dead watching a Sky Striker deck profile But I did want to include this. This I thought was kind of cool. It's a blind sec Sky Striker list.
Then play 3 goods. Reason why we play 3 goods instead of 2 is because we play the Dino Wrestler field spell.
We're always getting Tankertops.
Ooh, yeah, no, getting Tankertops is nuts. Like
World Dino Wrestling, because that sounds like a great pay-per-view event I'd love to attend. While you control a Dino Wrestler, blah 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 doesn't do anything. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, however, you can banish this from your grave and special a Dino Monster Wrestler thing guy from your deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. So Foolish Warrior could send the field spell, banish, add Pranktops. There you go. It has synergy with the original Foolish Warrior goods that you're playing because, well, you could send Metal Force Fusion, draw a card, and you can play this thing, which is just a searchable spot removal, going second with Sky Striker. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I do like that. I think that's very cool. So you have Simo with a boneless Simo, and then we've got budget Simo in the middle. That's all Simos. And then what Yugi does is he activates the card Multiply. This allows him to special summon any number of Simos in face-up defense position. An alternate universe Sima. She's looking a little bit pixely there, but I would let her stand on me barefoot. And that's a compliment. Oh, I knew I saw these guys somewhere. I couldn't put my finger on it. But now I remember. Of course, yeah, that's where I remember these guys from. For really big mistakes, Bigfoot, Jackalope, Nessie, and Sook. You want to know something funny about the dangers? I'll show you something that'll... Actually, it's not very funny. It'll make you cry. But the danger engine. A lot of people complaining, saying like, oh, dangers are so stupid. You just throw them into any deck. And blah, 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 blah. To tell you the truth, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from. Sometimes just throwing in cards into a deck, and there you go, you have a deck. Kind of isn't always super fun sometimes. Like 2014, I felt like the hands got old really quickly. Dangers, however, I feel add a lot of different creative directions that you could take with your deck list. And honestly, I think this is starting to shape up to be one of the best formats I've played in a long, long time. And I think we do have a lot of the danger cards to thank for it. I say that now, but like maybe in a month, I'll probably eat my words and be like, nope, I hate this format. But speaking of dangers, if you go to the Card Market Shopping Wizard, which calculates all the different shoppers and stuff like this, like TCG Player for the EU, you can mathematically run the cards you're looking for through an elaborate algorithm, and it spits out the best people to buy the cards you want from. A danger core, a danger engine rather, not even a core, will cost you 400 euros. Will cost you 365 euros with 35 euros in shipping. 400 euros you're looking at for a danger core. So this is with 3 Nessie, 3 Jackalope, and 3 Tsuchinoko. Like a Danger Thunder Dragon deck, I swear to God, how much is that? How much is a Danger Thunder Dragon deck? I don't even want to know, dude. It must be like 800 euros or something. I just want you to take a hard look at this picture and spot where the problem is. Yep, you're right. That's exactly where the problem is. Why is Shizuku co-linked with Hayate? That's silly. Oh, and I guess Moral Attack's probably stupid. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. It's limiter freaking removal in Sky Striker. Limiter removal. The card's at 3 now. So this guy thought to himself, huh? Limiter removal's at 3. I guess I'm gonna play. What? OTK Machine Striker? Oh my God! He actually topped. No way, dude. He actually topped. Wait, what? Is this whole profile Spanish? It's what? I'm so confused.
Enemy control. Oh my gosh. The main deck, porque me puedo defender, aparte que puedo robarme un monstruo fácil y me defiendo de cualquier OTK. Y en el mirror match.
All I can say, hombre, is muy bien. This guy is my favorite player. I did not even realize this was a thing. Limiter removal, Econ in Sky Striker, and a Spanish-only deck profile. Ya, yo soy una Sky Strikero playero hablamos de cagario activato el afterbordio. Gracias por los ojos en mi videos, s'il vous plaît.
Keep spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the gangster's
Don't ask why, but I needed to shout out the Seaman Demon here on Twitter. If you could please follow him, that'd be amazing. Because it's my World of Warcraft off-tank who gave me a trinket. And he should get some follows. Thank you.